So the question is, should men date women that have a bad boy past?
Oh, that's the question.
If you're brave enough, why not?
You're stupid enough.
Go on. Wait, who said that?
No, I said it. I said.
Oh, okay.
I said if you're stupid enough, then yeah, go for it. Like, but no, not more so than anything. Date who you want. More so, just understand that there are consequences for dating women that have chosen to make those decisions, and if you're able to live with the consequences, kudos to you. But more so, you should understand that you won't like the repercussions of what is going to come out of that.
I guess it depends on if they've healed or not.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
they probably...
I was just about to say, you can have a bad boy phase because you're going through something. Maybe you're young, you've got issues. People mature, people grow. Like women grow, they change.
Yeah, but the problem is, this is the issue that a lot of men find themselves in, is the girls really wanted the bad boys. They just accepted the nice guy because they couldn't lock the bad boy down. And really, that's who they want to be with.
Is it? Or is it just maybe you have trauma and this person that treats you like shit, you're like, oh, I'm so attracted to him, but it's because your father was disapproving of you. And so you want this person that rejects you.
That's very specific.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Well, I think women are attracted to traits, like they call it the dark triad trait. So women are attracted to traits that are like negative about guys because they're also positive. Like the guy, like why do we date guys that punch holes in the wall? It's because the same guy that is super aggressive, like maybe towards us and just in general, can also protect us.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, so it's like a double. The same guy that treats you like shit, it shows that he thinks highly of himself because he can stand up for himself.
Okay.
And so what a lot of guys find, they said 20 to 25% of marriages are sexless. And typically it's the woman holding out. Like, guys want to have sex.
Yeah, but is that because she's repressed? Because women are either demonized for being sexual or they're taught, hide your sexuality, you need to be more than that.
I think repressed in a marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why are they repressed sexually?
But why would you be repressed in a marriage?
Because
you're supposed to consummate and consummate and
because
consummate
you
marriage.
could be brought up in a family where sex is very taboo, and as a woman, you need to be more than pretty.
But I feel like
but even in, like, say we take the Catholic Church or Islam, once you get married, you're supposed to be chop with no contraception. So I don't really understand that one.
Yeah,
every day.
Yeah, the message is always like wait till marriage. I feel like it's not. They're not like don't have sex
but
at all.
it's also like don't be sexual outside of marriage. And if you grow up with someone saying like cover yourself up, oh, don't put yourself on display, don't express yourself in that way, we think all of a sudden when you're married you're going to be like, oh, I'm this wild sensual woman. No, you're
I think it could be.
Yeah, they do say it because they say nobody gets married quicker than two horny Muslims or two horny Christians. Because you want to go and do the job that you've been suppressed.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think women are suppressed in society at all. I think we're actually rewarded for being sexual. I mean, you get more followers on Instagram, you get more DMs, you can make money on OnlyFans, and even when people try to shame women and say, hey, that's hoe behavior, they say slut shaming. So they'll shame men for shaming women.
Okay. So
I don't really think women are,
But then even if you are on Instagram or being whatever, you're slut shamed or whatever you're doing, just because someone is doing that to you doesn't mean that you are then more likely to get married.
What do you mean?
So if you're very promiscuous and open about it, are you going to be married?
That's true. You're correct. Probably not.
Women that tend to be married perhaps are more traditional and would hide their sexuality, be a bit more covert and portray this image of like...
Purity.
Yes. Yeah. Wherever that came. Yeah.
Especially depends on the environment that you're in as well. Your background, your culture, everything has a factor on that as well.
Yeah.
I feel like that would also, like that kind of home training would also be associated with being like submissive to your husband. So then the sexual side would come into it when he initiates it.
But that doesn't mean you feel comfortable in your sexuality. He might want to go all the time, and you haven't learned to express yourself in that way.
If it's the right guy, you wanna have sex all the time. Every girl has had a guy that she wants to have sex all the
That doesn't
time.
mean that's the one you marry.
No, I know, but that's the point. That's why. Like that's the whole point.
okay.
Is because you're marrying. Yeah, because you're marrying the guy that you're not that attracted to. And so, like, basically, the more partners a woman has, the less likely she is to have a happy marriage. So if someone has a bad boy past, like, she's less likely to be satisfied in her marriage, because if you're a virgin when you get married, you have an 80% chance of getting into a happy marriage after 10 years. If you have had sex with more than 5 people, which I think most men pray for nowadays, and it drops down to 25%.
Okay.
And so I think that's why historically we've always protected women and like tell them to like not be sexual outside of marriage, because the bond is so strong for women during sex. We release a hormone during sex that men don't.
Oxytocin.
Yeah, and the more you have sex with people, the less you release. It's like a defense mechanism, basically.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.